Okay, welcome back to my channel, Global Effect 1969. What I got here today, I noticed this one right here has got the weed eater string. I got one weed eater string sticking out on one side right here, and the other side is missing. So this video is going to be on how to fix that problem. If one broke and one's still sticking out, you're going to have to remove this head to get to that piece, that the other piece of string, to be able to pull it out right here. Let me show you how that's done. Right now what we're going to do is fix this. The weed eater string sticking out on one side, the other side is out. So we're going to remove this, and by doing that, in order to do that, you got right here, this clip right here. You're going to have to push this in to release it. There's one on each side. This in to release it. So just push in, push down a little bit, push in, push down. What that's going to do is just release it right there. And let me turn it to the side so we can see more or less what's happening here. Okay, we got it released. The string's right there. The string's right there released. You can go ahead and pull it out. Just wiggle a little bit like that and it'll start to come out. Right there, pop that. Look, it's the end of the string anyway. Showing y'all right here how it's jammed up. You can just turn a little bit like that, it should be able to pop out. See, there it is right there. What happened here, the string messed up right here. So it's even kind of jammed up in there a little bit. There it is right there. So I'm going to show you how this works. I should put new string in there. It's already, out basically. Let's see. It's still about even. It's just one side a little bit longer. I guess where it popped off and broke. The line I was telling you right here is right here. That's where the arrow, the string comes out. And right here is hollow. So this head's made a little different. When you sneak it in there, it goes in a little tube like this and curves out and comes out this way. You see, it don't go straight in there like that. It's gonna come in, go like that. And if in that case, if it broke like right there, like this string was broken right now, the easiest thing really be like you can just pull the string back out. See, put the head back in. This is how you restring it anyway. Just put the head back in, put the string on there. The string, don't lose the string, man. Put the string back in there. Put the head back in there. You got these things in the way, which will hit with these right here when you're trying to put it on. So you got to make sure you maneuver this section to be away and not hitting those things. And you can put the spring back on there. Wiggle it in there. And look, even if you twist it, it'll hold it in place for you right there. Snap this back on. Make sure when you put it on, you got a tab on each side. When you spin it, there it is. Make sure the tabs line up with that when you put it in there. And of course, make sure you put it over the head right there. So there's the tab right. There's the tab right there. I'm showing you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it sideways to show you. Make sure you line up with the tab. Put it back in there. Make sure both sides are in there pretty good. Just pop it right back in there. It was kind of small here. Okay, you see how we popped it back in there? That's all you did. We'll just pop it back in there. Once you got it in there, to put the string, you're gonna push down right here. You're gonna push this in. You got two arrows. You got this arrow right here where the string's gonna come out. The arrow actually lines up with the hole. See that? There's the hole. There's the arrow. Same thing with the other hole over here. You spin it. There's a hole. There's the arrow. But there's the arrow. So you see where the arrow is. You turn your weed eater so you can see it. And there's the arrow right there. You see this line right here. You're going to push this in. Line it up with the line. Once you line it up with the line, now you can feed the weed eater string in there. When you feed the weed eater string in there, I really got to put a new one, but I'm just showing you the sample right here for this. So you can get a better view. Remember, the line right here You push it in. No matter which way you push it, there ain't no string in there right now anyway. So all you want to do is line up that line with these arrows right here. Remember, I told you those arrows are where the hole is in the weed eater. So what you do, once you got the arrows lined up right there, of course you're going to use more string than this. This is the sample. This was running out already. That's what came out. But I'm going to show you with this used one right here. You're going to get it, and you're going to stick it in the hole up here. This hole right here. You're going to stick it in there, and you're going to push it in there. And keep pushing it in there. And as you keep pushing it in there, it's going to go around the little tube thing like that was in there. It's going to pop out on the other side. See that? How it came out? Once it comes out, you want to get your string and pull it, even it. Even if you have to like grab both ends right here. Either have someone hold the weed eater for you. This is short. This is short, of course, because I was showing you it was already chopped off. So you're going to grab both ends. And you want it to even out, so you can just like grab both ends and walk away from it like that. See, just try to put it even. Once you got it even like that, where both strings are even, you're ready to start rolling it in. And to do that, you're gonna push in like right here and twist it to the right. You're gonna twist to the right. You can either twist like this to the right to feed it all in there. And it'll start feeding the string in there. See how we got it there? It's all in there, ready to go now. And when you turn it on, if one's a little longer than the other, when you turn it on, it'll cut it. They're both a little bit too long right there. There it is right there. You get one more spin. There's two more spins. There it is. There you go. And it's all in there, ready to go. So now that's how easy it is to get the string in there. Now when you turn it on, you're running it. If you want string to come out, really you should be running at full speed when you tap it on the ground. When you're running, tap on the ground, more will come out. When you tap on the ground, more will come out. It's gonna bump this like this, and when it's spinning, it'll spit some string out. So that's how more string comes out. This one's actually pretty short. It's almost fixing to run out. But mine was, like I said, I was going to show you how to restring it, and one string was already broken in there. So you don't have to take it apart when you put a new string. That's only, like if the string breaks, like it was broken right now and only one was sticking out, that's the only reason I took it apart. Other than that, once the string runs out, you don't have to take it apart because there won't be no string in there at all. You just put new string in there. Like I was showing you earlier, to do that simple, you're just going to push this down, pops out, twist it to the other side, push it down, pops out. You pull that off right there. Then to pull this off, push in, twist a little bit, one way or the other. It should be able to get you lined up somewhere where you're able to pull it out. See that? I was able to pull it out. And then I'm going to take this string out. I'm going to show you how to put new string. I just showed you how to take the head off in case the string were to break in there like it did. Now I'm going to show you when it runs out of string, the string's going to come completely out and you're not going to have no more in there. It's that simple. And then you just put the head back in there. All you're going to do is put it in there. I like to start off with putting the spring in there first. Go over there like this. Just kind of wiggle. You'll find it where you can get it in there. It's in there like that. And like I said, line up this. Line it up with the notches up here. So you're going to put there like that. See, it's lined up. Of course, when you spin it, it's going to be lined up over here too because it's equal. And all you're going to do is just push it in. You got it in there. Okay, like I said, when you're running the weed eater, there ain't gonna be no string coming out of here once it runs out. So you don't have to take this head off to put new string. That example was because one string was broken in there and the other side was still sticking out, so we had to take it off to restring it. When you run out of string, there ain't gonna be no string in there at all. Alright, this was the video for how to take it apart if the string breaks in there and restring it. My next video will be to restringing it with string after it's ran out of string and not broke in there, which really, if you watch this whole video, you already know how to do that anyway. But this was just showing you how to restring it after it breaks in there. My other video, I won't be showing you taking it apart and doing all that. This, we had to take it apart because the string broke in there, and that's the reason we did it that way. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching my video. Leave a comment, the like if you want, and I'll have more videos coming out for you soon. Later.